Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day in the market. It's April 19th, 2023. We're going to recap a little price action, look at some technical analysis, review of the day, the trades I made today, shares, options, futures, did it all. Sub up, like up, comment down, happy money sticks around. I've got some stock picks for this week. Got some crazy stuff going on. Follow us on Twitter at HappyMoneyYT. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, jump on our Discord. It's free to join. It's all free. Appreciate the support, you guys. Here we go. SPY sold off pre-market and then just basically been recouping the losses all day. And I think we're going to probably give back some of them by the end. Some earnings, I think, was part of the reason for this sell-off. Banks weren't too bad. We have Tesla after hours, some big earnings coming up. Still, I did open up some shorts in MES. I opened up longs on nat gas. I'll show you those. Closed them out for a small loss, and then jumped into micro ES shorts on the futures. Started scaling in, and yeah, basically I'm down on it at this point, but I'll probably be holding these overnight for exposure to Tesla earnings and just this double top I think we're in. And we're in SLD period right now, so a lot of things that I think are pushing the SPY down. But yeah, bigger news today is BBBY. Another big rally day, even bigger than yesterday. Volume today, it's not over. We're at 857 million volume on Bed Bath. This is the all-time high volume. So totally eclipsed the last all-time high, which was, where was it? It was like 360. Is it this one? Yeah, 360 or 395. We're at 857. I don't think we'll hit a billion, but it's possible. We have 30 minutes left. SPY is finally coming down here. So basically, big gap up. I'm gonna move that L2 back over there. Big gap up. I mean, yesterday was a nice consolidation range after a little gap up, I don't know, 10% or so, and then just nice consolidation. Been picking up shares the last 2 days. Picked up some this day, which was, I guess, Monday. Picked up quite a bit yesterday, and then yeah, gap rallied after hours up to 42.89, and then kind of found a range. The after hours volume was insane. I think it was like 60 million just in extended hours. That's what someone was saying, which is crazy. Then made this other move in pre-market all the way up to 48 cents. Opened up, I don't know, where did we open around here? 42. Volume stayed heavy all day. Rallied up to that 48 and then just barely came down to VWAP. So right away it seemed like it was being more bullish than yesterday. The fact that it was bouncing off of VWAP and staying higher. Then moved back up, broke the 48 cents, rallied all the way up past the 51.93 level we had here, up to 56 cents, completing some of the gap fill from back here. So push some of that out, still have a little more gap up to 59 cents, which I think will be filled. Maybe not this week, but I think in the coming weeks at least, and on up to 80 cents and then $1, I would say is in our near future. But yeah, got rejected up there, but really the price action has been very, very tradable and easy to spot, and not big rug pulls and not crazy volatility really. I mean, it's had rips, but it's been sustainable and smooth. So started to reject it here, came down, held out around VWAP for a bit, and then came back down to this level, this 42.51. Dipped below it. I actually picked up some more shares here, and then picked up some more shares down here at 40. So I was kind of saying most of the day, if we get back down to 40 cents, I'm gonna get some more, and then hoping that for gap fill to get even more. Didn't get the gap fill, but did get that support at 40 cents. So 2 little purchases here, not too big. A couple small ones today, nothing like yesterday. I'm gonna wait. I think maybe Thursday, Friday. I think it could go either way, but it's possible we might be able to fill this gap in the next couple days. Usually like to drop it down on Friday, for whatever reason. Coming into the weekend, that's kind of normal. People taking profits and de-risking on the options chain, which we're gonna look at, which is also crazy. But yeah, made a little inverted head and shoulders here on the 5-minute. Rallied back up to VWAP, and now we're 46 cents, up 35%. Got about 20 minutes to close. So it's looking really good. Momentum is definitely strong. could see some pullback still. You know, with the bigger rips during the day, you're gonna have bigger drops of, you know, profit taking and that sort of thing. So expect it. If you have big ups, it's gonna be big downs, but the trend is in our favor for sure. Yeah. So, oh yeah, the options. So we looked at it yesterday. I don't think the open interest has actually changed a whole lot with these 50-cent calls for Friday, which I'm surprised it wasn't increased. Today, the volume on this is 166,000 on these 50-cent calls, which is crazy. Very curious on what the open interest is tomorrow. But this gamma ramp is still very much in play. And even if we don't close above 50 cents, we're building a lot of pressure this week and then even next week. 47,000. I'm curious how much this is held tomorrow also. Open interest is 39,000 for next week. Then next week it's 15,000. So it tapers off, but as we have a more price action, I mean, people are going to flood into those calls so quick. They're so cheap. It's getting a little spiky here. The upside. So 48 cents is kind of that next resistance. And then really didn't do much of this 51.93. Next little spot was at 55 cents. So shares, let's see, I don't know, I think I only picked up 1,000 more shares today. So looking to get like 10,000 more if we kind of retest some supports here by end of week. But I'm good for now. And I actually sold cover calls today on it, which is crazy because that IV is crazy. And I think they're like break even. Yeah, they're only up a little bit. I'm not going to day trade these, just going to hold them. On this account, I've got 11,000 shares and I sold 110 covered calls for $880 in premium that only have 2 days of data left in them and are out of the money. So kind of crazy. I don't think they'll let it close over 50 cents by end of week. If they do, like they very well could, then we'll be set up for a nice gamma squeeze going into next week. And I think next week we'll probably rally anyways, but we'll just be on such a stronger foot already if they do close it above that. And if so, I'll either buy to close these for a loss or I'll roll them up, or yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, I guess, with that. And then I also sold covered calls on the IRA shares. It's another 11,000, so I sold another 110 calls. Same strike. Sold them for 8 cents, and then some for 7 cents, some for 8 cents. So even at this rip, though, I think the highest they were at was like 14 cents. So you're just not getting a whole lot of value if you're buying these calls at these high IV prices, especially with how cheap the calls are. Because 1 cent move on, it's a pretty big percentage. So it just it's not very liquid. It doesn't move a whole lot. You know what I mean? Anyways, what else did we do today? Yeah, so here's the cover calls. I got it for 8 cents on there. And then here's the account I picked up shares on. More shares. Okay, finally sold GTII. I like it, but I wanted to kind of free up some capital for some more potential BBY. I did buy up today. It's in a nice little bull flag. Trying to free up capital for BBY, but I'm also trying to hide money for myself, so I don't put it all into that. To have a little bit of diversification. Up has this little bull flag, increased volume, bullish MACD, green over the 9. Yeah, going a head and shoulders bottom here, which kind of, yeah, they have crazy, but yeah, little head and shoulders bottom. I like this for a move up. And then one of the bank stocks, like our play on FRC, got some cash secured puts on this thing. This thing's rallying up. It's been ready to consolidating so tight. These bank stocks, FRC and SI, have so much upside potential. If they're not going bankrupt and announce any kind of earnings that people aren't scared of, they really could go crazy. This thing kind of just moved to the top of the range today, so might look for some more cash secured puts in that 12.5 range, 12.5 strike once it gets down lower. Not a good day to sell cash secured puts when it's up 12%. SI, same deal, kind of has the same range. This chart looks more bullish. It's had multiple bull flags. So this bull flag then broke down, and this second kind of pennant type thing. But trading pretty consistently in this 168 to 150, 147 range. So cash secured puts on this, covered calls with shares, whatever you want to do. That's kind of what I'm doing on it. But waiting to enter back into that. We have Expresses moving up. So they had fundamental news. They bought Bonobus or something from Walmart. I think we talked about this. Chart looks really nice. This has been in the basket of stocks before. This has definitely had squeezes. So it has potential. I think I might try and get shares of this tomorrow or maybe Friday on a pullback. And then, yeah, the futures. So let's see. Nat gas came down to here. That was just this morning. This was kind of a level I wanted to buy it at. Bought a few contracts in here, thinking it's finding support. It's going to bounce. Came down here and I closed them out, breaking through that support. And of course, it bounced back above there, but it's been trading flat through there. So not sure if it's going to keep going yet. Nat gas, maybe the rally's over on that. So freed up some margin first for some micro ESs, which is probably better. It's more liquid to trade. SPY's flushing down there. We've got about 15 minutes left. I was telling everyone in chat, I was like, you could, in the last 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, SPY will give back all the gains it grinded up all day making. So looking like it's giving back at least a couple hours worth back to VWAP here. There's a lot of stuff I'm forgetting, but yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond, I see it. I mean, I see it filling the gap up here at 59 cents, and then really 80 cents, kind of before it announced that share offering. This will be a big level. I think it could kind of still magnet up here pretty easily. Then after that, we've got $1. That move will take some time. It's definitely going to be, $1's going to be a very big level, I would say. Probably won't see that till, I don't know, next week after. Don't worry about the news. All sorts of, I mean, look into the news and research it, but there's so much just FUD going around, reviving bankruptcy preparations. That doesn't even mean anything. So they just kind of regurgitate. Someone starts a rumor and then they regurgitate it and just get punchy headlines to get clicks, and then they make money, and it's based on nothing with no sources, and there's no new filings or anything like that, nothing from the company. So yeah, it's looking good. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on Discord. Peace out.